At the start of the year, DeepSeek was the Chinese upstart, challenging OpenAI. Now, Chinese AI companies are competing amongst themselves. With the release of Alibaba's Qwen-3, a hybrid reasoning model, the company is taking aim at domestic rivals like DeepSeek or Zhipu, as well as OpenAI, Google, and Meta. Hybrid reasoning combines internal thinking with web searches. It's quite similar to ChatGPT's Deep Research or DeepSeek's R1. Like DeepSeek, Qwen-3 uses a mixture of experts architecture, which means that only part of a model is activated at once, which is what allowed DeepSeek to run R1 so cheaply compared to OpenAI. That's where the similarities between DeepSeek and Alibaba end. While DeepSeek claims to have developed R1 on a scrappy $5.6 million, Alibaba is a corporate titan, and it's flexed its muscles just a little bit. The company claims that Qwen-3 was trained on 36 trillion tokens. That's double its predecessor. And to put this into perspective, that's about 20 billion books by conservative estimates. For comparison, OpenAI's GPT-3 used about 500 billion tokens. So that means that Qwen-3 is 72 times larger than GPT-3. Alibaba says that its flagship model outperforms DeepSeek and OpenAI's O1, though it still trains Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is the current state of the art. Where Gemini can't beat Alibaba is in the operating costs. Whereas you have to pay for every time that you use Gemini 2.5 Pro, you can access Qwen-3 online for free and run it on your laptop. So it's running here right now, and it's saying hi, so it's thinking very hard. So I can relate quite strongly to this AI model, because like me, it's a chronic overthinker. You can disable the thinking mode, though I don't know how to do that. But it did say hello and is asking if you guys have a good day. So following DeepSeek's success, Chinese tech giants like Baidu, ByteDance, Tencent have been releasing cheaper, more efficient models faster and faster. This is all happening despite the US imposing a chip export ban on China to curb its AI progress. When DeepSeek's breakthrough challenged that idea that chip restrictions are going to be effective at the start of the year, it triggered a dip in Western AI stocks, and still a lot of companies are trying to figure out what's going to happen in the Chinese markets. This domestic competition mirrors past trends in other sectors like EVs or smartphones. This strong competition leads to, well, every company trying to one-up themselves and pushing the pace of development faster and faster, to the point where I don't think there's many people who would argue that Chinese EVs are not superior to the rest of the world. While not every company survives this kind of rivalry, and it's not the best environment to work in, it's definitely a sector to keep an eye out for, because Chinese AI is just going to blow up in the next couple of months. But as for me, I'll keep an eye out for you, the next episode. And until next time, I guess you'll have to take care.